All right, Coach, congratulations on getting the first home win of your head coaching tenure. How did it feel to get that win in the newly refurbished venue?
It felt great. We're off to a good start, but we talked a lot heading into this weekend that, every match is its own entity, and we are 0-0. It doesn't matter what happened in the past. Of course, it provided us opportunities to work on some things. We got new information and saw how teams tested us, but it's a new start. It's a new team through the net, and keeping the enemy across the net, the only enemy. And so playing within ourselves and, protecting our house for sure. I think there's that chip on your shoulder to make sure nobody comes in and, tries to own us, but at the same time, it's difficult to maintain that level of consistency so early in the season. So while we, made some more errors, I think that were in our control than I would have liked in sets 2 and 3, I was proud that we were able to kind of weather those ups and downs and finish in 3.
What do you think FIU was able to do later on, because they were able to keep things close in sets 2 and 3?
Well, I think they capitalized again on our errors. We had 13 service errors. Now, we put pressure on them. We still had 8 aces, but too many errors on our side. And then they pushed back behind the service line as well and kind of got us out of system. And it wasn't necessarily that we struggled too much out of system to get at least an attack up. We just weren't getting those kills. And so we were just pushed back a little too far. And again, that's as much on us as it is on them. We knew that they would be aggressive and try to chip away at our block a little bit more, things like that. So, they pushed. We kind of took it a little bit, I think, but we settled down and we were able to clean up our game.
Well, you had that situation back in Navy where you allowed that one set in the third, and then this time in the third set you had that 171 hit percentage. What do you think is the biggest thing this team needs to do in order to really finish?
I think just really not allow any runs. We can only control so much with our 2 timeouts, but not allowing back-to-back errors, things that are within our realm, a back-to-back service error, or if they get an ace, if we need to make an adjustment, that we're making quicker adjustments, whether it's shuffling the passers around if we have the ability to do so, calling a different play, just things that we can affect on our side of the net. And that comes a little bit from the coaching staff, but also from the players on the court. Our setter being able to make some offensive adjustments as well as our libero making defensive adjustments.
You had Emily Wilson out there leading the way with 13 kills, also pulled in 7 digs. How much has she stepped up over the course of this offseason, and the beginning of the season?
Well, I'm so proud of her committing herself to being as healthy as she could. She had battled some injuries and everything from the past, and just being able to be that reliable, steady person day in and day out, because she really plays a complete game. She contributed some aces. She was a solid 6 rotation passer. She, again, led us in kills. So she's attacking from the front row, from the back row. And to do that, you have to be obviously, in great shape and, and had that ability to endure. So she just really dove in and committed herself to being the healthiest person that she could be. And so I'm so proud of that, because it's a long season and she's showing herself to be that really steady person on the floor.
You also had Ava Armour, who's really stepped up over the course of the beginning of this season. She got double-digit kills once again tonight. How has it been watching Ava develop over the course of this offseason, the beginning of this season as a true freshman?
Yeah, it's just, you never know with a freshman how they're going to react to the college game, but I've kind of said this before, is she has that fun-loving side to her, but she also has that really even keel, that she doesn't get too caught up in the emotions of everything, and she'll own her mistakes, but at the same time she can kind of move on from that. She definitely holds herself to a high expectation, but she came in and just wants to learn and wants to get it right, and she takes direction very well, so she gets after it and doesn't really dwell too much on what's behind her or what she did that previous play. And that's all you could ask for from a newbie, is just staying in the moment.
How is it? What is the biggest thing that you want your team to take with you from their experience at Albany and then this game as we continue on into this UCF challenge over the next few days?
I think to expect everybody's best. I think we've we've gotten accustomed to that, is they're going to throw everything at us, and they're going to make adjustments, and that's fine. That's great. It's a sign of respect. If this doesn't work, they're gonna try something different. So we have to make adjustments, but without playing the cat and mouse game too much. We have to stay true to what we do well and just make those adjustments accordingly.
All right, awesome. Thanks, Coach.
Sure.